You guys aren't being very supportive friends today. I'm just
Hi,
saying.
nerds. We're not being supportive of Ashley because she's being dramatic.
Like always.
Never. That does not sound like me at all.
She's on the hunt for a lost spider. It's pretty big. She sent us a photo.
I'm
It
gonna
is
burn
big.
this house down to find it.
You better not. You'll burn all your books because I see Chanel's Arc of Monsoon Rising right in the center back there, just like gonna
Boop,
pluck
boop, boop,
it
boop,
right
boop.
off the.
Boop, boop. Yeah, we begged and pleaded
Mhm.
and we're so desperate. And so we finally got arcs of Thea's second book, Monsoon Rising this week, and we're super excited. So
Mhm.
yeah, Ashley, if you burn down that house, you better grab that book.
Yeah,
We can
take it
I'll
with
be
you.
taking all my special books with me. I'll have
Yeah.
like just dragging this huge bag of books out before I do it. Don't worry.
And that and the dogs.
Yeah,
That and the dogs.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, oh my God, two fires in your lifetime.
that's enough. Yeah, two fires.
Traumatic,
The,
So
the
traumatic.
one
chaotic.
the one fire was enough.
I know. Like the insurance company's like, okay, this lady, we putting her on a watch list.
Yeah, because the first one
Whatever. I
was
didn't get any.
questionable.
I didn't get any money out of that first one. It's
Yeah, that's true.
ridiculous.
That's true.
Everybody get renter's insurance if you don't have it.
Yeah.
I can't, you didn't have it?
Chanel, we can't
She
get
made a
into
lot of
it.
mistakes in her early 20s. Okay, Chanel, didn't we
I
all?
mean,
Dude, that
I
was
was
my
gonna,
late 20s. What are you talking about? I was almost 30.
oh my God, you're so stupid.
There went Mavi.
Oh my God, he found the spider. He found the spider he's running.
Oh.
Okay, well, since Ashley's gone, we can talk about stupid stuff now. One, I went
Yes.
to go see
I'm back.
Beetlejuice last night.
Yes.
So
Thoughts?
good.
It
So good.
was.
Yes, it was so good. And I had just rewatched before I went to go see it. I went I rewatched the first one, so I had
Hmm.
like, prep myself like how was the original again, like 'cause it'd been years since I'd seen it and
Yeah.
it lived up to it. Like there was a lot of
Good.
throwbacks to the original, and obviously Tim Burton directed it, and obviously there was, some of the original cast, so that helped. But I felt like it kept the same theme, same vibes.
Hmm.
There was good humor. It still had kind of that like creepy horror theme. It was really good. I would say it's rated PG-13. It's definitely for teens and above. Like kids should not see it.
Hmm.
Like,
Well, it's funny that
either
you say that because Theo's niece just came back today from seeing it and she's 8.
yeah. I mean, obviously you parent
Yeah.
however you want, but I'm just saying like if you have a question, if you're listening to this and you have
Yeah.
a question on if kids can see it, I would say like teenagers and above. But I mean,
Yeah.
I said parent how you want. If you let your kids see whatever Terminator, I don't know what are art movies. I don't even know anymore. But Mamma Mia, I don't know.
Mamma Mia. No, Andrea, Theo's mom, had said that it was like, well, some scary parts in there for her.
A
I
little
don't think
scary
because
parts.
because
There's
you know
one
she.
part they talk about like we made passionate love all night. Love made our sexual like, so I'm like if they
Yeah.
know about sex, I don't know. Like when do you talk to your kids about sex? I don't know. But anyway, there's, if you're a
Hmm.
teen, that's kind of I would say the age. It's rated PG-13. So I'm like if you let your 8-year-old watch a PG-13 movie, then fine. But it was really good. So yes. And
I want to
also
see it.
the love interest guy,
Hmm.
when you guys watch it, tell me what you think, is totally Penn Badgley. He's the new Penn Badgley. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna
I'm
look it up.
calling it. I'm
I'm
calling it.
calling it.
Like, have you seen John Tucker Must Die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Like one of my favorite movies.
Classic.
He is he is the brother, like Penn Badgley, the side brother in John Tucker Must Die, where you're like, oh, he's just such a nerd. No one wants to like,
Mm.
but you're like, oh, he's actually secretly hot and he comes
Mm.
into his own, you know what I mean? So anyway,
We
Hmm.
that's
love
my
it.
that's my take. I was like, oh, you're
Hmm.
cute, you're a cutie. Anyway, the other thing is I started binge watching.
If you, oh my God, if you say Hannibal,
No, me and Sierra, my friend Sierra, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Have you guys heard about this show?
Okay,
Why is
So I
everyone
had-
talking about this show?
I'm
was
glad that
like,
somebody's watched it because I don't know
I
if I
was
should
not
start it
gonna
or not.
I was not gonna watch it. And then all of a sudden I'm scrolling on Instagram and I watch trashy reality TV shows and like this one account that keeps up with all of them was like posting these memes from it. And I was like, this sounds juicy as F. I need to watch the show. So I texted Sierra, she's my friend that watches dumb shows like that with me. And I was like, do I need to watch this show? And she's like, I'm already on the last episode. You need to watch it now. She had binge watched like all 8 episodes or whatever. And I was like, damn it. So I finished my Love After Lockup. And
Oh my God.
Chanel, what the fuck?
it's about dating inmates. And so
They
Thank
don't
you.
say.
Yeah, you don't say.
so I binge watched. Now I'm on episode 2 right now. It's so good. It's like
So did you?
No.
it's
Oh,
so
go
good.
ahead.
It's
Did
it,
you
I'm-
not keep up with the TikTok drama when that was going on? Like why they got so
No.
popular?
I don't
Oh,
I barely get on TikTok. So I had no idea what this mom talk was. It's so
it
stupid.
was wild though
It's
when it was
so-
happening.
I know. I was like, what is, because they give like a brief background
Yeah.
about it at the beginning if you don't know about the mom talk and their swinger life and all this other stuff. So stupid. And now it's like present day. Like it's like maybe 2 or 3 months after they've kind of resettled and like an update on where they're at right now. And there's still so much drama in their group. It's like, what the frick? Like these ladies have nothing to do, even though they're like our age. They're like 20.
Are they all married to the same person?
No, so
They're
it's
their
the
own-
Mormon community. It's in Salt
Oh.
Lake City, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's this Mormon community, and it's all these like stay-at-home moms.
They're
Yeah,
like
They're
like
all
anywhere,
trad
really
moms.
attractive, though.
they
Yeah.
are. They're like anywhere from 27 to like 32.
I
Oh,
think
so
they're bored.
they're my age. You guys are kind of old.
Now stop. I can't.
But like they're all really beautiful and they like don't work. They get their money from TikTok and doing let's just be honest. They can't fucking dance. Okay. Like their dances are like this.
Well, no.
That's their dances. They're so bad. I'm like, oh, and you get it's like it's all from these scandals that they
It's the
have.
drama of them all
It's
sleeping
the
with each
drama.
other.
Yeah. Cause I'm like, wait, are you fucking kidding me? They're just like this. That's the dance. I'm like, oh God, have you seen people on TikTok actually dance? They're real dancers. Anyway, but there's so
Oh
much
my
drama.
God. So I should watch it.
Yes, it's so much drama. It's so stupid. You're like, why are you making these bad decisions? Because they've never had sex before, they've never drank before, and now they're just putting it all
What's
on the world.
crazy to me is for such a religious community to put it all out there like that is wild
so
to
that's
me.
their motto. It's like now they're like, we're like a new generation. We're not going to be so repressed, and we're trying to represent like a younger, newer generation where we're being like more free and open about our lives and everything else. And so like that's what they're trying to represent. Like, okay.
I mean, yeah, go for it. Like, I don't think you should be oppressed or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
It just seems more like there's a lot of drama with it, though. So obviously, some of these people aren't okay with it. So, like, what are you talking about right now?
I know.
Chanel, you just need to watch Hannibal. You need to finish it. She's 3 episodes away from the season 2 finale, and she's watching
I
fucking
know, but
Mormon
like,
wives instead.
I
Where
know.
can-
It's like it's just a lot of darkness, and you gotta like break it up with
Do you?
Yes.
Mormon wives. a little bit.
Mormon wives.
Anyway, that's what I'm watching right now. If you guys cared.
I do care.
I do
We
care.
cared enough. That's what I'm watching is binge watching these Mormon wives. I gotta get back
God.
to it.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Do it. Do
I
it.
am.
What are you guys watching? Nothing new.
I just finished. This is not anything new, but I just finished the entire show of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And
Classic.
it's hilarious. It's so good.
My favorite.
But also, I don't know if you guys have watched the whole show like start to finish, but it does
No.
it does such a nice job in the last season addressing police brutality and when George Floyd happened. And for a comedy show, they actually address it in a meaningful way but still keep it in a comedy, if that even makes sense.
Yeah.
It's such a great show. The writing is amazing on it.
It is.
And I cried when I finished it because it was over.
Had you never watched it before?
I had watched whatever, because remember, like I don't remember
It
NBC.
switched networks a couple times.
Yeah.
The last time it switched networks, I think I just didn't watch it after that. And so like I think the last 2 seasons I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
And
all of my favorite shows switch networks because that's one of my favorite shows. And then Community is my other, which I'm restarting Community, and that switched networks a couple of times too. And yeah, that's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine's such a good show. I love it.
And then Stacy, I finished the first season of Interview with a Vampire. It's amazing. I don't know where to watch season 2 though.
It's not, that's how they get you. You have to have AMC subscription. But the season 2 is out. So you could just get like, if you were dedicated, like the month trial and just like bust through it.
Oh, that's true.
It's so good. And they've already started filming season 3, and their spinoff series should come out at the end of this year or spring. I think they just started shooting it.
What's their spinoff series?
I don't want to tell you because they get into it in the second season. But it's about a secret.
I want to know.
It's about a secret society that like keeps track of the vampires and witches. Because Mayfair Witches is, I haven't watched it yet, but it's like part of the universe too. So they're expanding the universe. Oh my God. No, close your Chanel spoilers. When he drops Louis from the sky, I still get chills. Like one of the most beautiful parts in the whole show.
That was hard to watch, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I think we talked about that, but.
All right.
Stacey, what are you watching?
I'm halfway through The Boy and the Heron on HBO, the new Studio Ghibli movie that it's on HBO Max now. So I've been watching that. It's really good.
New?
It's not new, but they just put it on a stream. It's new to me. They just put it on a streaming service. And honestly, I haven't been watching a lot of TV. I've been watching a lot of SVU as always. I'm on season 15.
Season 15?
There's 23 seasons, dude.
Yeah.
It's intense.
It's like Grey's.
Yeah. And I've been actually reading a lot. I'm getting back in my fan fiction, and been reading some books, and
nice.
I can we can go into that if you want, what I've been reading.
Yeah.
I started my first ever Brandon Sanderson book, and it's really good. I'm reading one of his that is going to be what I read next from him, but I wanted to do like a standalone. So I am reading Tress of the Emerald Sea, and I'm a little over halfway done, and it's excellent. Nice. His writing is beautiful. It's about a girl. She kind of reminds me of Hermione. She has like crazy huge hair. That's why they call her Tress. And she loves collecting cups. It's like her favorite thing. And basically she has to leave her home, her small island, and go on this big adventure to save someone she really loves. And you would think this has like been done before, but it's really unique. It's really interesting. I don't know. I've just never written anything he's wrote. So I know people who've read him probably aren't surprised, but it's just like fucking excellent. Just great. And A Wreck from a Wreck, Jameson Shea, they recommended My Heart is a Chainsaw, and I started that. They were right. It is.
Is it good?
Oh my God, it's so good. I'm almost done with it. I've been reading it on my phone on Libby. There wasn't a wait. I like literally got it from Libby like the day after we recorded with them. And it's just it's just like a very unique story, not one that you get a lot. Like they said, it's basically about this girl who's obsessed with slasher movies, and she thinks a slasher movie's happening in her town, and she isn't a final girl. She wishes she was, but she thinks this new girl in town is the final girl, so she's trying to make sure that she makes it to the end of this slasher movie. It's fucking dark horror, but it's funny. I don't know, it's amazing. 10 out of 10. So
very cool. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'll have to read it. Need some more horror. I need some
It's getting close to the season.
I know. I'm reading a thriller called She is a Haunting. It's really cool. It's like that beautiful book she's like an Asian girl with like flowers coming out of her mouth.
The cover. It's on my TBR just for the cover. It looks so cool. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good so far. Like it's just I'm just getting into the beginning of it. Um, so she's just at this house and like kind of creepy things are happening. Like she just feels like an eerie vibe at this house. And so yeah, nothing crazy's happened yet.
Yeah.
And she's in Vietnam visiting her dad. So that's all this nothing's happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm reading the second book of like the fifth season. That series. I'm on the second book.
Oh yeah, you love that.
Yeah, it's such a good series. Like it is probably one of my favorite series now. Like I'm
Which
obsessed.
series?
The fifth season. It's
Oh.
a book, and the second book is called The Obelisk Gate, and it's won the Hugo Award. Like every single book in the series won the Hugo Award, and which is like the Oscars for the books for fantasy books basically. And it's so amazing. Like the second book is even better than the first book, and I loved the first book. So I don't even know how to describe it. Anyway, I'm listening to that, and it's so freaking good. So yeah, those are the two books I'm reading right now.
Nice.
I just started the second book in the Red Queen series, The Glass Sword.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
really good so far. I'm listening to it on audiobook and I like it a lot.
Nice.
There's so many series I want to read, and that's like up there. And now I'm like, but I've like told myself I'm reading Mistborn as my next like series because everyone talks about it so much. But I know Katie's pissed, our sister, because she loves that series so
It's
much.
her
It's like her favorite.
series. And then our other sister Julie read it and she says it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
is the Brandon Sanderson book you're reading, Stacy, is that, even though it's a standalone, is that a really big book?
Oh yeah, it's still like 600 pages, like, which is just funny. But I guess that's how he is. Like even his standalone books are pretty thick. It's part of one of the doctors I work with is reading like it's not a series, but it's part of like a collection of these things that he does. They have really unique covers. Like Trust of the Emerald Seas is like real beautiful, like green book. That's why I picked it because it was green. Like I want to buy, and it's illustrated, by the way. Like all the books in this collection are illustrated, so that's really cool. The one he's reading is like this really beautiful red cover. I forget what it's called. So
nice.
that's all I need to do is find one more, just buy more books. Like I have to start sending them to Ashley's house so Theo can't see them. You know what I mean? Like, God, let's be for real.
I know. I'm trying to be on a book buying ban because like
Good
it's
luck.
too much. It's too much. All the books that I buy. The only thing is I'm like I told myself I'm on a book buying ban, but when certain like accounts, that we follow on social media that are like the special edition ones, I'm like, if they put out a book that I specifically want or have been waiting for, I'm like, that breaks the ban. Like,
Yeah,
like
doesn't count.
I was like, I can't. Like, if it's like an owl crate or like a fairy loot thing, I'm like, no, that, like you said, that breaks the ban because those are books that it's rare and I need to get.
I'm putting out positive vibes. I'm gonna get it. Fairy Loot is coming out. I'm trying to be a member of Fairy Loot
I
so I
know.
can be a subscriber.
I sent you that. I know.
The Folk of the Air series
I
they're coming out
know.
with.
I know. I was
Can
like,
I have your old series if you get a new one then?
Yes. Yes.
I was like, who
I'll
would
allow it.
want this? Who would want this? Who needs it? Stacy does. Stacy.
They're
And so you're trying to
beautiful.
get on their subscription box?
Because you don't have to be a subscriber to like potentially get them, but they open it up first to subscribers for like a day. And then if there's any left over, it goes to non-subscribers. Let's be for fucking real. Okay. Like,
Do you not just automatically become a subscriber?
no.
That you get on like a wait list. Yeah.
I've been on a wait list for like 6 months.
So, and the other thing is, like, I'm gonna be honest, like Fairy Loot has amazing additions, but Fairy Loot compared to Owl Crate, compared to Illuma Crate, compared to whatever all the other boxes, navigating their site, maybe it's better now, but like trying to be to be the public versus a subscriber, navigating their site trying to get those special edition boxes, you never get I don't know about you, but you never get those special editions. Like it's always a line and you're never fast enough. Versus for a Lumacrate, I've been able to get special editions.
I've never had a huge trouble.
Yeah, like there's either been plenty of stock or their site isn't like glitching or whatever. And same with Owlcrate. And so I'm like I think you're doing it smart trying to get on their subscription, because being on the public for Fairy Loot, you just can't get it.
The only time I've ever got a Fairy Loot book is when I trade for them. Like I've traded for them before to get them, and that's the only way I can.
Book, the Hurricane Wars, that
one of my most prized possessions.
Yeah, unless you're a subscriber, you're totally
it's like impossible. But like I was trying to get on anyway, just because I like their books that they come out for the most part. So I try to get I put my email to be on the wait list literally like 6 months ago, and I'm still haven't got an email about it. So
yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I'm wishing you the best of luck.
It's happening. It's gonna happen.
You deserve that edition.
You do.
Who would deserve those books? You're a diehard fan. You're a diehard
stare at them.
I know. You're a diehard fan. And I already got special editions made by you. I don't need them.
You got more coming. You know how I get when I get obsessed with something, it like takes over, and I want like 8 copies of the same book. It's weird.
I know, right? You know who also does really good, but they do more like, I feel like not popular. I was telling Ashley this, not like, I feel like I say popular, quote unquote, books, but Broken Binding. They're at the UK special edition book. They do like sci-fi and fantasy, but they do I believe like Brandon Sanderson, but I like their editions. They're really beautiful. They just did like the Green Bone saga, like Jade City and like Jade War and Jade Legacy. That was like a really cool series that I haven't read yet, but like their books looked really beautiful. And I got the edition of like the Day of Fallen Night and Priority of the Orange Tree. I got their like they did an edition of that as well. But like if you follow them, like their site is really good. Like you can obviously be a subscriber, but if you're not, like they open it to the public as well. And I feel like you're able to get books through them pretty easily as well. But yeah, it stinks if you're not a subscriber for some of those boxes. So yeah, anyway, do we want to announce our book of the month?
Guys, we are super pumped to announce this month's book of the month for us. It's going to be the book From Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout. And Armentrout, I'm probably saying her name wrong because I say my own name wrong half the time, but she has quite a few series and books. She's very accomplished. I have started it. What's funny is that I have seen this book in Barnes and Noble and almost bought it so many times. And then I tell myself I can't start another series. So then I put it back. And so now that we're finally focused on it and I started it, I'm already hooked, like 3 chapters in.
Nice.
So we're so excited, everyone. We hope you've read it. If you haven't, please do. And we can't wait to talk about it. We have a special interview coming up this month involving the book too. So
yeah, we're super excited about that. So yeah, stay tuned.
Super excited.
Discussing the book. And then like Stacey said, we got some special interviews coming up. So
I'm excited.
Do you know what I don't recommend? Being stressed out all weekend and then crushing an energy drink in 5 minutes before you start recording. Your stomach will hate you.
I thought you were going to say, you know what I don't recommend? Being in a bowling league.
I mean, obviously that too.
Oh my God. Being in a bowling league. He's got to get all his energy out being in bowling.
Something else I want to talk about real fast that I'm super, super excited about. I don't think you read this book series yet, Chanel, but me and Stacey have talked about it. The Black Dagger Brotherhood series that we're obsessed with. Have you seen the news that I don't think it's the streaming service isn't up yet, is it? Or
No, the streaming service is new too. It's not up yet either.
so there's a
When
new
does it
streaming.
launch?
I'll have to go back and look and see when it
I can look real quick.
launches.
I'll look real
It's
quick.
called Passion Flick. Is that the name of the
Yeah,
streaming
Passion
service?
Flicks. Uh-huh.
Passion Flicks, and they're doing
Shut up,
romance.
Chanel.
It
Shut up,
sounds
Chanel.
like a porno.
Good.
Yeah, for women, I
Passion
can't wait.
Flicks.
Passion Flicks. But anyways, they are doing the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. They've cast all of the main characters. Like when I tell you that I will give this streaming service all of my money, I cannot wait. Like
Oh,
sign
dude.
me up.
It launched
Sign
in
me
May
up.
2017, but I guess this is like their big series to put on it, it says.
It's already launched.
I wonder what's on there now. Because I'd never heard of it until
Porn.
now. Porn.
It's here's some movies it says. Hollywood Dirt, Afterburn, Aftershock, Matchmakers, Playbook. It's all book stuff, but I've not heard of them. My Brother's Honor. But they, like Ashley said, it's all like filmatizations of romance novels. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
That is so funny.
Oh, dude, I'm obsessed with that series. There's like 20 something books. It's
We
so
might have to
good.
do the first book when it goes live.
Absolutely.
I don't. They haven't even started filming it yet, so who knows when that'll be.
Okay,
but
yeah.
whenever, like, we should cover that book. It's so good.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh, speaking of books that me and Ashley have loved from our early 20s, teenage years that are being adapted, are we all aware that The Uglies comes out next week on Netflix, the show?
I might have to like rewatch that. Maybe I won't rewatch it. Maybe I'll just watch it and then see. Like literally, that book is sitting downstairs. You've probably seen it?
I've seen it
on your shelf.
Like on my shelf. I'm like, that's like 12-year-old Chanel's favorite book.
I just reread it like 2 months ago.
Oh, really?
And it stands up. It's still great. Like as a YA, the plot is still original, like for a girl taking on like a dystopian society. Like the plot is still good. All the points are relative. The writing's great. I mean, you can't beat it. Like,
I feel like
I'm excited.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Chanel.
No, go ahead. I didn't know how I felt about Joey King, like her acting, but I feel like she's gotten better, like as she's like matured, like her.
Yeah.
Acting. And so I'm happy with that casting. Like I think she'll do a good job, and I think she's coming to her own. So like I said, I'm excited, and I want to watch it and be like, oh yeah, I remember this.
The nostalgia.
Yeah,
I feel like
have you read it, Ashley?
I read the first one, but not as a teenager. I read it later because Stacy liked it so much, and it was really good. I didn't read the whole series. Maybe I will now that this is coming out because I want to know what happens. But I feel like there's like what's the word? Like a renaissance of like dystopia coming back because like Hunger Games is making new material and this is like a much older like young adult book that's now being made, and it'll be interesting to see if there's anything else that's
there is the Twilight animated series that is coming out next year.
Well, I don't know if that's a dystopia, but okay.
But I'm talking about like renaissance of you know what I'm talking about, of the books of the Tumblr era books.
Like animated. I just don't understand.
Did you not have the comics? Me and Ashley did the comic books that they made for Twilight.
I mean, I thought I was into Twilight, but I wasn't that into Twilight.
Oh, we were into Twilight.
So in my college dorm room, I had all these posters on I had posters on my ceiling, okay? Which was weird.
Did you?
Because I shared, because I couldn't have it on my wall because I shared actually with my friend Allison that we were talking about. I shared a room, a small, normal sized dorm room with 2 other girls. Everyone else, it was 2 girls to a room, but there was 3 of us. They crammed in this room. So anyway, I was like, guys, are you okay if I put my posters on the ceiling? I was like, if you like these posters, whatever. And of course, it was Jacob and Edward for 2 of the millions of posters. But then at one point, 2 of my tacks for Jacob came down. So you'd walk into the room and it would just be Jacob staring at you when you open
like upside down.
You'd have to like push past Jacob to get into the room, and I was too lazy to put it back up. So anyway, that's my story. It was like every time you'd have to see Jacob to get into the room, and my friend Malia's like, can you move
Could
his
you
name?"
not? Yeah, could you not?
She's like, I love Jacob, but like, we gotta get this guy out of the way. Eventually, I just ripped them all down. But anyway,
It's hilarious.
that was my Twilight story in my college days.
It always comes back to Twilight.
It always comes back to Twilight.
It does. It always does. Especially Jacob. He's call it hairless chest.
Oh God.
His hairless chest. Anyway, but
I
I
love
can't believe
it.
they're doing animated. Like, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
Well, it's
I
probably
don't
like a money
understand.
grab, but you
Oh,
know,
obviously, but I'm gonna
it's
watch
gonna
it.
work. It's gonna work.
It'll work on us.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway. So
Anyway.
yes.
What
This
else?
is
What else is
our
coming
week
up?
of Rex.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just so basic. I'm always watching SVU, always rewatching Hannibal, always reading my books on my phone. So
Oh, I mean these aren't new Recs, but from what I just made me think of because of what Stacy, I was in the mood to like watch some movies this weekend. So I watched When Harry Met Sally because it's fall and it's time. I laughed out loud. Again, like this movie is just amazing. It's so freaking funny. It's just chef's kiss, like perfect movie. And then a movie that I haven't watched in a while, but like I feel like is a classic and has been one of my favorites for a while. I rewatched Breakfast at Tiffany's and it is a little problematic.
just a
Some of
little,
it.
no big deal.
So then I was like on Reddit because was like, what do people think of Breakfast at Tiffany's now? Like that it's like, and a lot of people hate it. Not, I mean, obviously because of the portrayal of the Asian character that's in it is just crazy. But just in general, like they're saying the main character, Holly Golightly, is not very likable. She's just, I don't know, like it. I mean, I still like it. Obviously not parts of it, but I still think it's a great movie. But then also people were saying on Reddit, and then I feel dumb. Did I not realize this? That she's a prostitute in it? Have you guys watched it?
Isn't she
I've
like
never
a
seen it.
Or a
high-end
sex worker?
prostitute?
Like
She's a
she's a
high-end
sex worker.
prostitute, I think.
Well, I think so. Sorry, sex worker is the correct term for it now, but they never actually come out and say it. I wasn't schooling you, Stacey. I said it too because I
No.
keep forgetting.
Yeah, you're good. I want to be corrected when I'm being wrong.
But I knew that she like would like hang out with these guys and like get money for the powder room, but I guess it's alluding to the fact that she is. And I never picked up on it. So I think, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what Reddit is saying. So
Dang.
Yeah, she's a high-end call girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
Which
I think that's the term, is call girl when you're high end. But
God.
dang.
Well,
But so yeah, I rewatched those and I mean I still love both. I mean I love both of those movies, but yeah. It's interesting stuff that was made in the past. There's no way it would get made now, or it would definitely be different than how it was done then. So
Yeah, for sure. Oh, sure. Yes, I've never seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, but
I mean it's beautifully shot. It's like it's New York in that
Audrey
time period.
Hepburn, yeah.
The costumes are amazing. It's really beautiful. So
yeah. Nice.
Nice. Stacey's facial expression. Well, I don't have any more Recs. Those are my Recs. What do you guys think?
Me
You want
either.
to wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up. Let's do some kudos.
Let's do it.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kudos my friend Lauren, who I hung out with all weekend. We drilled together, and she makes everything fun and bearable, and I just love her. And yeah,
I know Lauren. So what up, Lauren? Hi, I love you.
And obviously you guys, because you make
Obviously.
everything bearable. And you were here not supporting me when I was scared of the spider that's still somewhere in this bathroom. So
Right behind you.
I'm like this, like I'm afraid it's on me.
Like, we would definitely tell you if it was on you.
Yeah, we would tell you.
Just gonna crawl down my face.
So this week I want to kudos our producer, Jen Harden. It's her birthday on the 9th. Tomorrow.
Boop, boop, boop,
Well,
boop,
we're
boop, boop.
recording on Sunday, but it'll be past it when this comes out. But she's our behind the scenes person, and we love her and her support, and we hope she has the best birthday. And all of our kudos and love, you beautiful, sweet angel.
Happy birthday, Jen. We love you.
We love you. You don't look a day over 25.
Sorry.
I just love it. My favorite thing is like she's really beautiful, and like Chanel, you know her, like she has this really beautiful haircut, like real blonde hair, like Draco Malfoy. It's shaved on one side and then like real long and flowing the other. And the best thing is she has a 16-year-old son, and whenever they go somewhere and someone compliments her hair, he wants to die because you know he's got the hot mom. You know what I mean? So anytime someone compliments her hair at work or when we're together, I'm like, you know, Vaughn's just rolling his eyes right now, like great.
Yeah, I know. She is so pretty. Yes. My kudos is to my friend Allison, which I was telling you about, and my former college roommate. One, because she's awesome, but two, she connected me with one of her friends who is hopefully gonna hook me up with moving overseas to Europe. So I'm super excited. We're chatting and gonna get together. So thank you, Allison. And I'm gonna hopefully convince Allison to be a special guest on our show, fingers crossed, because she loves our book of the month, from Blood and Ash. And so she's been begging me to read it. So we'll see. Maybe you guys will get to meet Allison as well.
We'd love that. We want to meet you, Allison.
Yeah.
Chanel, I'm so excited for you to like pursue your dreams and like live where you want to live. But like on the flip side, like I get so sad when I think about it.
Yeah. So, same. Selfishly, I'm like, no, but I support it. Yeah.
Yeah, I support it and you, and I love you, and I want you to be happy. But the other half of me is just like, don't leave me.
Oh my gosh, Ashley, I will never leave you because there's always FaceTime.
And I won't let you. We've already talked about it. Like
Yeah.
I've latched on. Like you can't get these claws out of you.
You're crazy. You can always visit. You know that. You know that. There's always a couch. I won't have a bed, but
a couch. I'm gonna bring a sleeping bag. Me and Mia are gonna camp out.
Yeah. You're like,
Mia's like, I'm not a peasant. I'm not sleeping in a sleeping bag.
Yeah. You're like, what are you talking about? We're gonna be. You're like, I'm on that pillow right next to you, Chanel.
I'm gonna say I'll start out on a sleeping bag, and then in the morning you're just gonna be like this close to you.
Okay. You're crazy. Yeah. Got some good kudos.
You want to lead us out, Stace?
Yeah. Everyone have a great week. Stay safe and make sure you read what you like.